How can you avoid burnout in CRNA school? So there are 3 things I want you to do to avoid burnout in CRNA school. I'm going to save the best one and the one that I think is least thought about for last. Number 1, you need to manage your time. And not just manage your time, you actually need to set priorities with your time and what it is you're spending your time on. I encourage you to do this by starting to journal what it is exactly you spend your time doing day to day, and do this prior to starting school, and then kind of figure out where you're going to fit in your chunks of study time. Tip number 2 is to set yourself up for success, and here's what I mean. Who you surround yourself with in CRNA school, including your friends and family, will really play a huge role in your success. And this also means you need to preemptively discuss what it is you will need from your support system to enable you to succeed. Make sure everyone in your life is well aware of the time commitment and what you need to be doing over the next 3 years so that you are successful. Trust me when I say you don't want to be carrying anyone else's stress other than your own during CRNA school. This means that relationships need to be flexible and they need to be understanding. Last and final tip for how to avoid burnout in CRNA school, here we go. Tip number 3 is setting boundaries, and not just boundaries with others, but boundaries with yourself. And how you're able to do this is by being very clear on what it is you need and what it is you also need from others. Again, getting really clear on, have your needs been met? And if not, how can you meet them? And sometimes this means saying no to others. One thing that I have gotten very clear on, especially as a business owner, a mom, and as a CRNA, is that every time you say yes to something, you're also equally saying no to something else. The problem with saying yes to everything is then you essentially say no to something else, and those no's could be to self-care, could be to family, could be to things that you don't want to say no to. So setting boundaries is more than just saying no, but it's also knowing what it is you need and what you don't need. So that's rule number 3 to avoid burnout in CRNA school, is being able to set boundaries. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips.